folks, and welcome to Comic Book Corner. Something slightly different this week, as we're going to be looking at the art and making of the animated series of X-Men by Eric Lewald and Julia Lewald. Now, if you're a fan of the channel, you may have recognised those names as being previous guests to when we did an X-Men podcast a few years ago. They were the showrunners for the X-Men animated series in the 90s and the current showrunners for X-Men 97 as well, which is pretty awesome. Now, this book is, well, it's just fantastic. I mean, look at that. Just from opening it up, you can see how good it is. But the amount of stuff that's in here is amazing. So, as you can see, it just kicks straight off with storyboards. A load of artwork. Let's flick through some bits and pieces. Some set sketches. Introduction to the X-Men in general. Somewhere in here is a really fantastic thing of the whole set out for the opening, which Ron Wasserman, who's also a friend of the channel, did the iconic theme for. But yeah, in general, as I'm sure you can tell from me just flicking through the first few pages, this serves as a really good history to the X-Men in general. But then the amount of stuff that they go through about the series is just great. I mean, look at that. Anyway, let's flip through a bit. But yeah, you get all these cool things like the storyboards and stuff. Here you go. This is the bit I wanted to show off because it is pretty awesome. Like, you can see the X-Men name floating around and everything. Bits that didn't make it into the original opening, but you get the gist of it. It's just so good. It's just such a good book to look through. And I've just flipped through a few pages, and obviously there's that much left to go through. But this is one of those books that I have on the shelf that every now and again, if I can't decide what to read, I'll happily just pick this up, have a flip through, and look, just generally look at various things. There's that much information in here and that much to digest. It's just such a good X-Men reference book to just have. But yeah, I mean, see, mine was special for multiple reasons because it's very, very difficult to get a hold of. You normally have to get it via things like Amazon, and as you can see, the RRP in the UK is 35, which is where I'm based. I actually had mine sent to me directly by Eric and Julia Lewald themselves a few years ago, which was wonderful. So thank you both if you're watching this, which you're probably not. But yeah, they're absolutely lovely people, worth checking out the interview if you can find that on our channel as well. But this is definitely worth owning if you're a fan of the X-Men. And I figured that with X-Men 97 just about wrapping up for the first season of, well, I'll say first season of 97, season 6 of the X-Men animated series, with that just about wrapping up on Disney Plus now, I figured now was about as good a time as any to put this book in a video. So yeah, definitely worth getting, and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that jazz.